Hey guys, welcome back. It is BrickAssault here, and today I have the official review of the UCS LockWood estate. It is not an actual Lego set, it's just 12 official Lego LockWood estate sets combined into one mega build. So these 12 sets really are amazing. You know, you can kind of see how big you can make the LockWood estate with just 12 Lego sets, and you can expand this a little bit, but there isn't any really plates left, sadly, to kind of make all these floors and such. So I wasn't able to make it totally accurate to the movie, but I think I pulled most of it off in a way, making it accurate somewhat. I really like the outcome of the the front entrance here. The roof is pretty nice, but it isn't as accurate as the movie has it. You know, like it's so much different. But the skylights, I could not do anything other than what I did here for the skylights. So yeah, that's what I had to do there. But I really like the west side of the wall, or the side of the house. It looks amazing. This is the east side. This is pretty decent, but it's lacking a little bit. There probably could have been more detail that I could have put on the sides of the house, or I guess this side is okay because look at that. That looks amazing. I do have like this little green blanket around the whole block because of this little situation. I had to use all the door frames to kind of preserve parts for the rest of the build, and yeah, I definitely needed it because right now I'm only left with like these little bits and corners, and definitely not enough to finish that whole wall off that goes all around here. But yeah, we'll get into all of this. We're gonna start up here on the roof section of the build. It's going to take me a little bit to take all these pieces off because this whole little section here is a full combined section, but I haven't taken off the skylight with it included, so I got to be very careful about that. But all this just comes off by itself, so I can easily pull that off. So 1 second. Well, that wasn't too bad. So let's move into the I guess this is the first floor and second floor combined, even though that the building is actually like 3 to 4.5 floors in a sense. I mainly just have the first floor down here with the basement leading up to the actual first floor, and then the second floor that follows. So that's what I kind of had to work with because I didn't want the staircase to be like super duper long going all the way up, and I had a feeling that I wouldn't have enough parts to actually make this super tall. But it is decently tall right now. It's 4 floors including the basement, which is 2 floors alone. But let's move into the first section here. This is kind of incomplete because I really do not have any more time to kind of continue building this. But the top section here is meant to be the living quarters where all the different bedrooms are. So over here is supposed to be LockWood's bedroom. No detail really in that. It's just like a frame of the room, really sadly. But over here, empty. You have all these little reddish brown pillars everywhere because that keeps the MOC together, because it can all separate other than this section. This can it's modular, it can pull off. I did this little system of Technic pins on the bottom, so I have Technic pins on the bottom, but up here I had to make it a little more attached because there are little separation points. Like over here you can see that this easily separates. So yeah, we got that bit. But here, this front room, I wish I could have cleaned this up a little bit, but all these plates are like super small, and I would have to have like maybe the what's it called, the walls going through the center here, but it doesn't line up correctly, so there would have had to been some playing around with that to make it all work out. But here is the main part that I'm really happy about. Let me turn on the light. So right here, this looks amazing. I really like the outcome of how the museum section kind of came together, and also it is kind of a library, but of course I only stuck with the parts I got in the set, so I could not use anything else other than all these parts. Let me take off this floor. Hopefully I don't ruin it. Okay, it's all good. All right, so here we have the little dinosaur in the center there. The little skeleton looks really awesome. And then from the official set, we have the paintings over there. So that's really cool. And of course, if I would have used the other 11 paintings I had, they would have gone on the walls here. But I only have another 4 little spots to put them in. So that's what we have over there. That looks really cool. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Pretty much only this side because, you know, you had the paintings there. So the other sides look a little plain. But I guess the only staircase I really have in this whole build to get up to the second floor is right there. I was trying to include it somewhere else, but I had to put it there because I didn't have any real like different parts for the dark tan plates to kind of make it work better, because you have these ones, you have that type, which is I believe a 2x8, but that's it. You only have 2x8s, and the big guys. I got a bunch of I think 8x16s or something. So you know we have all those. It's just I did not have any like 2x4s, 2x2s, 2x3s. So I could not make a staircase over here like I wanted to, make it, you know, pretty much accurate to the movie. But I have it back there because there is a staircase back there, but it's actually a spiral staircase. But we do have a elevator back here, so that's pretty cool. And then over here we have Ellie's office. His office is down there, which we'll get to here in a minute. But over here is supposed to be like the living room and kitchen area if it was built. But yeah, that's what we have in there. So let's see if we can. Oh, okay. I gotta take some Technic pins out so I can get this separated out for you guys. 1 second. All right, so we should be all set to take this apart completely. So we have this first large section, and then we go into this section. It all completely separates. We have an egg that fell out. So we have the laboratory section, so I want to make sure that I can keep that together so I can show you guys. But for right now, I can show you the far side. So this is pretty much the area where all the dinosaurs are kept in their cages. So we have quite a few different cages down there, and then we have the elevator back there at the end. So it's pretty interesting. We have a huge little space up there where the white railing is for another section for the laboratory. However, I was not able to make another one because, you know, I'm running on very little part supply to kind of make that all work out. But let's move over here to the hallway section. If I could pull that out carefully. All right, so this is the only section that I really didn't really care about all that much to kind of show in, but you can kind of see just from this angle the hallway bit, so that looks really cool. And then the outside view. And then over here, Ellie's office, which is nothing really interesting to kind of show. There's only a computer desk and a table in there, so it's kind of plain, sadly. But we have the laboratory now to look. I have footage from before, so I can kind of show you what it looked like before, and then I'll show you the after. So here's the lab with the roof taken off. As you can see, there are a bunch of computers down in the lab itself. We have 4 on this little section. We have a weapons rack with a bunch of weapons, or not really a rack, it's like a crates full of weapons. And then we have all the tran darts here to knock out the animals, or the dinosaurs. So we got a bunch in that little white container and that container as well. And then we got a lot of extra teeth just in case they can't get enough DNA from that little tooth over there. And then we have like a little computer down there, the microscope. We have the little, looking at the DNA. Got the egg down there. Plus we got tons of extra eggs over here just in case, for no apparent reason. And then we have another computer with that is like turned on in a way, and then whatever that is, I don't know exactly what it is, but then that is it. Actually, it doesn't have a whole lot to really show, but that is what the little laboratory is in the basement section of this build. Alright, so here's the after look with all the different floors on top of the laboratory here. Nothing different really other than, this different view than what you had just a second ago. But yeah, it's really interesting, and we have more cages as you can see on the bottom there, so that's really cool. But sadly, I don't have any dinosaurs to put in there because I'm pretty sure in the movie they wouldn't fit except for some of the smaller ones. But yeah, that's a little accurate than, or a little similar to the actual movie. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the MOC. It's a little in disarray right now because of taking it all apart to show you the inside of it. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the outcome of the exterior look of this. The museum section, quotes, museum section, really looks nice as well. So I'm really pleased with this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure to stay tuned on the channel because I will have some more epic UCS like MOCs coming in the future. I just have to take this all apart so I can be able to afford the next big build, which I really hope will be pretty epic. And I have two plans right now for two different MOCs, so we'll see if that actually comes through and works out. I just have to wait to hear if I can get some more sets like I kind of did for this. I got this on a pretty big discount, like half off in a way, than I would have actually gotten if I got this all retail value. So yeah, that is awesome. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.